Yo, today we're gonna be overhauling basically 4 BLOOKET packs. It's gonna be like kind of a series. So like if you have any suggestions of what packs I should do next, that I haven't done in this video, then just tell me in the comments, I guess. Okay, pack outline. And now we go fill. I'm gonna have to tap it a bunch of times. Just outline ever, but I'll take it. And now we need to change this, work on changing this actual middle part. Okay, now we have a completely blank canvas to redesign this. I do not love the look of those edges, but whatever. It's not about the edges. It's about what's inside. Okay, let's see. For the background, wait a second. There's still something blue over here. Erase that. Okay. Anyways, let's go something like. Oh, you know what would be cool if I did like a honeycomb for the bike pack almost. I feel like that might be a bit too big of an arch. I don't know. I'm just gonna fill it in. All right, now we take it over to like a brown type here. Yeah, that should be good. Good. I feel like that provides some decent perspective. And then I can have like another branch going off there in the background. And another branch like way off here, leading to another part of the tree. Gotta do like a honeycomb type structure. Kinda like that, yeah. And then cut it out so it's almost like perfect, like sections, not pentagons exactly. But yeah. Okay. And now I make it a bit lighter to fit the inner. No. There we go. Now that the honeycomb is created, let's switch to our classic blue background. I feel like that's way too dark. So yeah, I feel like that kind of blue for a background would be perfect. Oh yeah, look at how that looks. Alright, I'm gonna go get some looks that'll work for this cover real quick. And then add the buck pack text and we'll be done. So yeah. 3, 2, 1. Done. Wow, I am seriously proud with this. Man, this looks cool. Could it use some work? Sure. But I think I did pretty good for a graphic overhaul. Anyways, the next pack is going to be the medieval pack, so let's get on with that one. Alright, now it's time for the medieval pack. Alright, now see, I could get very creative with this one. As a matter of fact, I already have an idea. Make it like somewhat of an orangish type color. Orangish red. Kind of like that. That would be perfect, yeah. And then we go to this here. Go oval. Perfect. Now, I am going to use this to create like a sort of like necromancy symbol, kind of. That's a pretty good necromancy symbol. And I know there's going to be that one person in the comments who's going to be saying something about this, but no, that's not an Among Us figure. That's a skull. Got it? Okay. What else could I do for, like, to symbolize that it's, like, medieval? Oh, I know. I could have, like, an army of people. Nah, but that'd be too hard to draw. Something natural for the medieval time. Oh, it could be, like, sort of a farm, maybe? Let me try that. Hey, there we go. And that's that kind of land done. Now let's shift over to this. Now, I have a very cool idea. Y'all know that story, Jack and the Beanstalk? I plan to have, like, all of the plants that come up out of here, like, sort of a bit thicker than this, maybe. But, like, they all go up into, like, a giant flower or something. Kind of like Jack the Beanstalk. Then I can merge these two together. And then these three can merge, while this one continues on its own. It eventually merges with this one. But while heading up, eventually comes together to make the base of our big thing. Yeah. So, let's switch the color here to like a deep yellow. That should be good. It's nearly too big for the pack, bro. And then... Okay, fill's not working for some reason. But... And then, like... Just because, why not? We put a blue star in the middle there. Alright, I think there's only one more thing left to do. Let's color the background, like, a very navy blue. This thing, okay, why isn't the fill working? Give me one sec. Okay, I managed to get CapCut working. Well, not CapCut. The fill feature on Sketchbook. And on Canva, I edited in the creatures and the text. So, maybe a little overcrowded, sure, but personally, it still looks fire. So now, we headed out to the space pack. Alright, now our next pack is going to be the space pack. So, first of all, I'm going to make this a bit more realistic and authentic to IRL space. So, we're going to fill the entire thing black. And then make white, shrink size down to like 5. And just start dyeing it everywhere. So those are going to be stars. And let's make like another reddish orange type color. Kind of like that, yeah. And increase the size because why not? So now we draw like something big in the foreground. Okay, there we go. This Mars planet thingy is done. But is it really? No, it is not. We're gonna add like a few more craters to it. Now, what else can we add? Oh, I just thought of something awesome. We could go like this, and then like way off in the distance here, like a comet. Alright, now I feel like it would make a bit more sense if I had like almost some black lines going through it to give like the visual feeling of a comet. Now I'm going to go get some blocks and I will add them to this pack. So, one moment. Okay, take a look at that. That's the new space pack. Anyways, there's only one more pack that's going to be redesigned in this video, and it's going to be the Ice Monsters pack. So I'm going to go get to work on that. Alright, now we got the Ice Monsters pack. First, let's be basic and add, well, like maybe some frozen water and like no. Now let's add a bit of texture to the snow. Maybe something like that. I think that'll work fine. So yeah, now I feel like it would be wrong to make like a almost like winter type thing without adding some kind of like pine trees off in the distance. Hey, I think that looks really good. Now it's time to make the mountain. The trees in with the foreground, but I mean it looks decent enough. And finally, let's make like an icy peak, kind of like that. And I think what would be cool is if I added like a golden ring almost, like a big golden ring just behind the mountain. Oh, that looks really cool. And you can definitely see the perspective on this too, like the lake up front and then the smaller trees in the back and then the mountain in the way back. Now, I think the last thing we gotta do is add a sky. I'm gonna make it a bit darker of a blue, since it's like, I want this to be a bit later in the day. Alright, now I gotta recreate all the pine trees that I drew over. Okay. Now, I would be done here, but you know what? I'm going to be taking it even further. I'm gonna add, like, some clouds almost. But, yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Except for, like, I don't know what, like, this is down here. So, okay, not exactly the best pack ever, but personally, the interior looks amazing, so I'm gonna go get some blocks to add and some text as well. And look at that. Ice Monsters pack is finished. So those are the 4 packs I've redesigned in this video. So if you like one of them over the other, feel free to tell me in the comments. And if you like this video and you want to see more in this series of redesigning packs, then subscribe and like, I guess. So yeah, that's the end.